Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, global citizens. It's exactly 39 minutes, or actually 30 minutes. That's what it was just. My eyes are not clear. Okay, I'm sitting right here in my living room, and it's now 31 minutes after 3 o'clock in the morning, Eastern Time, here in the United States. And of course, I would love to speak with you from the heart. I speak gratefulness. Gratefulness. What was that? I'm not really awake. I am not really awake. I'm so sorry. But I speak gratefulness. As I am coming here, I'm sitting here and I speak coming from my heart. I wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning, and that's every day. On a good day. Sometimes I do oversleep. And that would be 6 o'clock in the morning. Just enough to get ready for work. I go to work at 7:30, and come home at 7 as well. But I am grateful. I am grateful for that opportunity. I'm grateful for the time that I'm able to wake up, and how to have a heart that is always thankful. I think it's just the spirit of having, to count your blessings every day. And it's a habit that you acquire if coming from a different perspective, when you've not lose everything, but you came from a humble beginning. There was a time when there was a Christmas. I had Christmas with my sister. I just graduated from college, and no, not graduated, but about to graduate. Okay, this was December. My graduation was scheduled March, and we had nothing. Okay, there's a tradition in the Philippines where you go to. It's a caroling. Okay, kids can go to from house to house, sing Christmas carols, and people from that house would give out money or food or something. But it's a tradition that, it's kept on from generations to generation. It's fun. Even adults do it. But sometimes adults take advantage, the really unprivileged, the less privileged people would take this opportunity to, sometimes they just do it for a living. And sometimes it's also a syndicate, whatever it is. But, I'm not going to go into that. But, yeah, this is a tradition. But one Christmas Eve, it was, the night before Christmas. Was it the night before Christmas? All right, it's been a long time. But it was the best Christmas I've ever had with my sister. And by the way, the picture that I have uploaded without her permission. I just have to talk to her about this. But I really love the picture that she had yesterday on her Instagram. And I was so inspired. She was on top of the hill, up by Hollywood. Okay, Hollywood Hills. And I was just, oh my gosh, she was behind. It's just a serene picture. And she was looking on top. And I have that. And I'm looking at my sister and I was like, oh my gosh, we came from things. I mean, I cannot believe how, I'm a Christian and my sister's a Christian. We were both raised in a Christian home. Our father was a missionary, and he taught us gratefulness. My father was we just talked about it last week. We know and we both think that he's like the greatest guy you could ever hang out or be with. But yeah, our parents taught us, and it's not, gratefulness is is on your own, like, yeah, but you also learn it from your parents. You learn how people act. But if you, like my sister and I one time went to sing from house to house to have something when I was in senior college, and she was a freshman in college. And I don't know, for some reason, we just ran out of everything, that we didn't have anything at that time. But, okay, so I spent Christmas with her at like, in the park. We just sat down in the grass and had bread, and it was the best time. That the best memory I've ever had with her on Christmas, because during Christmas in the Philippines is really, really big celebrations. Everybody has something, but I don't know, because I was a senior, I was like, I just ran out of money. But at that time, our gratefulness, our heart is filled with love and satisfaction. Like, we really don't need a lot of things in life to be grateful. But just be grateful that if you touch your heart right now, that you have a heartbeat. Yes, we get a clap our hands for that, for sure. Just be grateful for that heartbeat, that you get to live one day, another year, another whatever month, and that you're healthy. And yeah, there are people that have disabilities. If you have all the senses, if you are complete. Yeah, I read this book. This is my most favorite book, and I've always tell my students, tell everybody that I know, you gotta read this book. It's the book that will help you realize that the best thing in the world are free. And of course, the best thing in the world are not the ones that like, it's nice to have a car. Yeah, but it's better to have an electric car, or like I'm not going to say the brand, but of course those sports cars and whatnot. But if you can't afford them, don't steal them or don't make money and to hurt people just to make money and buy those things. Just be grateful that what you have. But sometimes, we can never have enough. But just be grateful, be thankful for your food, for your house. You might lose everything. But when you have a grateful heart, even if you lose everything, it's going to be okay. You know how to be grateful. You know that the material things are not going to be the things that you need to make yourself happy. And the people that are grateful are the people that are happy. Because they know with so little, they're still very thankful. And yeah, read the book by Bird Baylor. And the title of the book is The Table Where Rich People Sit. Okay? And that book will tell you how to feel rich and how to be really grateful. If you could name a prize, or, just read the book, please. And you'll know what I'm talking about. And some of the people that I've recommended with, they love the book. Okay, so how to be grateful. It's just when you are a kid and you're taught, how to use manners, to say thank you, please and thank you. And I think that's how you start. And sincerely be thankful for what you're given, because it's the blessings that is given to you at that perfect time in your life. I am very, very thankful that I have, the time for myself right now. Like right now, I can do the things that I need to do, like chores and self-care, self-love. I can, read a book, listen to my favorite music. Music is what keeps me going and makes me, everywhere I go, music is part of my life. It's part of my routine. It makes me move. So that's my motivation. I hope that you will find something that will motivate you every day, give you positive energy. I speak for gratefulness, and I speak for love, and I think they go together. And there are many things that money can't buy. Okay, there's so many people like like last year. Oh no, since COVID start, we lost so many brilliant people. We have to be thankful that we are still here, because we are here for a purpose. Every one of us, everybody, young, old, girl or boy, everyone, we are here for a greater purpose. And find that purpose, and find that goal. Try to achieve your goal with humility and gratefulness. So I am thankful that I'm able to do this, and I'm able to share my experiences in life. Like I said, I am very grateful that I'm able to come to the United States and see this country, and compare from what I have before and what I have now. I've come a long way, and the experience and the strength that I've learned along the way is I'm most grateful for. I've learned, like, coming here is like I'm a kindergarten, learning everything from money to their culture to everything, the lifestyle, and just it's not easy. But the strength that you get from all of those experiences is what makes me so grateful. Because before, to be honest, I don't have a car. And now I have a car, and I'm very grateful for that. Before, I don't know how to drive. Now I know how to drive. Things like that makes me so happy and makes me so grateful. The freedom that comes with it, but it comes with responsibility, of course. There are things that I don't have that I have now, and just to be able to go to work, I'm so grateful. When you don't have that before, when you think about where you were, where you came from, that gives you a different, like, I just can't explain it. And how I learn to be grateful, and how I think it's very important that we should teach our kids. If you're a parent, we should teach them to be thankful, to be grateful. Because sometimes, when I go to school, a lot of kids would throw their milk away, and I was like, oh my gosh, there's so many kids that would love to have that. They're just not. But a lot of them, the lunch is yucky, the lunch is some of them would even, I've seen it, but it's not allowed, would order, on their phone food, okay, from restaurants using an app. And I know some of them, I would admit some of them are not very good, but when you're given, just be grateful. Eat it. That's how you are thankful. Express your thankfulness, and don't throw in the garbage. Because I know people, I wish I could pick them up and just hey, here, I'd send it all to other countries. And there's so many things that I've seen here that people just throw away that it could have been. I wish I could send it to other countries and help other kids and other people, just not in terms with food. But anyways, be grateful for who you are, what you are, wherever you are, and just be thankful that you are alive and you have everything you need. And that's it. Let's clap our hands. I speak. Thank you for listening, and thank you for being a good supporter on our podcast. I speak love, kindness, positivity. Thank you so much for listening. All right, we are limited.